Hello, and welcome to the Bourbon Retriever, where I go out in the wild, hunt some bourbon, and bring it back for you. Today, we're going to do a top five. No, it's not top. It is. You only need five bourbons, according to Reddit. Maybe Reddit will come with a top five. Maybe eventually, we'll see. Uh, I will say, spoiler alert: I have more than five bourbons, but stick around to figure out what they are. First category is your everyday drinker. Uh, it's probably not best to drink every day, but I think the spirit of this is the best value bourbon. And to me, that is none other than Old Forester 100. Comes in around $25. I think pound for pound, dollar for dollar, this kills other bottles in its price range. I even think this is better than some of the Whiskey Row stuff. It You get a ton of flavor, um, and you get all the banana notes that you normally get from Old Forester. I think the Old Forester profile might actually be best at 100 proof. I had the higher proof stuff, the lower proof, and this I feel like this is the sweet spot. And this is about half of even the bottle and bond one, the Whiskey Row. This isn't bottle and bond, but it's the same proof, and it's really really hard to beat this. The second category is impress your guests. Okay, so I have two bottles for this category. One is more for the person who maybe is not that much into bourbon. This bottle, you kind of want something that is flashy. They may recognize the brand name. Probably something a little lower proof, uh, something simple. And I think, sadly, the bottle that fits this characteristic the most is Blanton's. It has almost everything. It has the hand grenade. It just feels good in your hand. You got the horse on top that's collectible. You have the story behind it. It's a first single barrel that you can walk them through this history. It's got all this cool little handwritten writing on it that looks a little more authentic and old style. And then it comes in at 93 proof. The blends are really basic, simple. It's a nice sweet vanilla caramel note. That's about it. There's not a lot of finish, which for someone who's starting out, good whiskey is ones that just doesn't burn. So I think this is gonna be perfect for the person that's just may not be that big into bourbon. Now I do have a second bottle, and that is for when a more sophisticated whiskey drinker comes over. And for that, I recommend finding a unique single barrel that maybe from a brand that's they may not have, or it could be a single barrel of one they love a lot. This I picked because this bottle is an absolute hitter. It's a single barrel double barrel, and this is sourced from Willet. So you could say it's a Willet. It's an 8-year bourbon, so you can see if it's a Willet Purple Top bourbon. But this is absolutely dynamite. I wish I bought more bottles of it at the time, but it's gone now, and I am nurturing this as much as possible. But the reason this is good is because you put it on blind with them, and then maybe put it next to something you know they like and see if it beats it. And you help expand the horizon with some good bourbon. All right, the next category is a mixer. For this one, I only have one bottle, and it's hard to beat this bottle, Wild Turkey 101. For me, your mixer, you want higher proof so you can taste the bourbon. You want a little bit of rye, high rye bourbon or rye, and then because you want the bitterness to balance with sugar. A lot of times, cocktails will call for simple syrup, and you kind of want that bitterness to pop through. So I think it's really hard to beat this. Plus, you want it a very low price. Wild Turkey is the name of the game when it comes into price. Uh, it's just all around. As you can see, I've almost killed this bottle. I need to go get another one, but this is an absolute. You can even be great and eat. Nothing wrong with that. I do it plenty of times. Next category is your Friday night pour. So this one is a little difficult for me because it's really whatever I'm feeling. Is it warm outside? Is it hot? What time of year is it? Just what am I in the mood for? What was I eating earlier that day? what maybe I haven't had in a while. So this is a really hard choice for me because my Friday night you change every day of the week. I mean, every day of the week, every week. So today I'm just gonna pick one that is a staple go-to for me. I love it every time, and this is my wheelhouse, my perfect bourbon, Elijah Craig 12 year. Sadly, no more. Um, it hits quintessential bourbon in my opinion.
What is this, amateur hour?
Is this you get the age, you get the oak, it's higher proof. Just the flavor profile of Elijah Craig, the more like darker tones. It's just this is really hard to beat, and also for the price. This comes in for me, it's about $70, and it's worth every penny. It is double, the old Force 100, but you are getting quality back in this. This beats many bottles over $100 for me, and I will happily keep buying these. I really hope they keep it up quality wise with the root and age statement, but we'll see how that goes. All right, before we get to the last bottle on the list of 5 bottles you need according to Reddit, I thought I'd bring my co-pilot here, Watson, the Golden Retriever, to ask you guys to please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps us out. One of our goals one day is to do a live stream, us two together, with you guys, the viewers, and we would really hope to do that one day. And to get there, we need a lot of support from you guys with all the likes, comments, and subscribes. That'd be really helpful if you guys can do that. Cheers. So the last category is your special occasion. So this category is kind of hard for me because I have bottles I'm holding for special occasions, so I don't know if they're actually gonna be good or not. I do have some bottles that are open. My current special occasion bottles aren't open because I'm saving them for the day I get married, have a kid, buy a house, something bigger. I do have 2 for this category. Very similar to my Impress Your Guest, it depends on who you're with. If you're with someone who is maybe not that much into bourbon, the same characteristics, you want something lower proof, more appealing to people, or if you're doing it with people who really appreciate it. So my first one I'm going to do for the person who appreciates bourbon, and that is my A. Smith Bowman Cask Strength. I got this in the lottery last year. Got it signed by the distiller. This is one of his last batches he did. This is batch 2. It's hazmat, 144 proof. I'm really excited for the day I open this. I got it the day actually I got my puppy, and so maybe I'll open it on his birthday and drink it then. But I am excited for the day I will finally open this bottle. The next one is one for a group that may not know whiskey as well, and that is the Rip Van Winkle 10. If you're not into whiskey, a lot of people will recognize the Pappy name. This isn't a Pappy, it's a Van Winkle, but it's along the similar lines. That's 10 years, so you get some good notes in it. It's 107 proof. That is a little higher, but I still, from what I've read, with the wheat notes, I think it'll be a little smoother and would be more presentable to maybe someone who's a little more novice, and they would hopefully recognize the name. Those are my 5 bourbons according to Reddit. Let me know if you think I should include anything else on the shelf here instead, or if you have your own opinions on it. I'm happy to hear it. This is a fairly new channel. I'm starting out. If you have any comments, please let me know. I'm always trying to improve, make this a better experience for the viewers. So stay tuned until next time, and I might be wearing the same shirt because I might be batching these. See ya.